are we seeing today? We are seeing Potus. Behind every dumbass, there's 7 women. I forget what the rest of the phrase is.
Women office.
There you go.
Hi friends, my name is Marie. I live in New York. I love cooking and entertaining. I love traveling. I love fashion, and I love cultural events. And I'm asking you to join me on the adventure. So we're going to Broadway, located in Times Square, to the Shubert Theater, a landmark theater built by the Shubert brothers from Syracuse, New York. There's a bunch of historic landmark theaters here because this whole area was developed from between 1900 and 1920, and in that span of time there were 43 theaters built. And the Shubert Theater is located next to, in the area called the Shubert Alley. So it's adjoining the Booth Theater. As you can see, the Majestic Theater, which is still showing, Phantom of the Opera is nearby. So I'm going to pull up and I'm going to get off near the famous Sardis Restaurant. And Sardis was purchased and operated by Vincent Sardi during that same time period. And that was the place that you went for pre-theater or post-theater dinner. And Vincent Sardi gathered attention for his restaurant by hiring an artist to do caricatures of celebrities and hang those photos on his wall. It's also famous for being the place that the idea for the Tonys started. And speaking of the Tonys, I'm on my way to see Potus, a Tony-nominated play.
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you. So what are we seeing today?
We are seeing Potus. Behind every dumbass, there's 7 women. I forget what the rest of the phrase is.
Women office.
There you go.
And how many Tonys was it nominated for?
I don't know, but I do know that The Skin of Our Teeth was nominated 6 times.
And Best Director for Liliana Blaine Cruz.
Amen.
So this is the fun part of being on Broadway, just the excitement, all these shows, people going in at the same time and being released at the same time, so there's always a crowd on the street. So basically we're just coming out of the theater and it was like 2 hours of hysterical laughing. It had some excellent one-liners in there.
It really did, and the entire cast, these women were phenomenal.
Oh yeah, there seems to be people that saw it like more than once because they were ready when they punched the
They certainly was.
A lot of enthusiasm and clapping, so we definitely recommend to go see it.
Yes.
Potus was a lot of fun. It was a satire. It's not about any one particular president or administration. It's just about the concept of a president and the staff that supports him. There was a lot of stars in this play. There was Sarah Dratch from Saturday Night Live. There was Leah Delaria from Orange is the New Black. There's Julie White. There's Vanessa Williams. So there was a lot of applauding and excitement going, and that's one of the reasons people go to Broadway, is to see their favorite actors on stage. And it's just, a joyful filled with comedy. The set design was very interesting because it took you through several rooms of the White House, all while being on this narrow stage. So suspended disbelief was fantastic. What I'm showing you is where the ball drops, and it says 2022. You're looking at all the lights and visuals that are just shining through this mecca of theater. I'm on a cab going home, but I hoped by my film you got a sense of that excitement. So I'm crossing over the 59th Street Bridge. There's my favorite island, Roosevelt Island, and you can also see the Graduate Hotel, and you can see the college that's been built there, and then you are looking at Long Island City. Hey friends, so I hope you had a lot of fun going to Potus with me on Broadway. And as I said, New York is a great town. I know theater tickets are expensive, but if you go on TDF and you go midweek, you can find a great deal. I hope I gave you a sense of history and showed you how full of activity it gets with people coming from shows, coming from restaurants. So the next thing I'm going to do, the next cultural event, is going to be downtown, the downtown theater happenings. And though there the tickets are more reasonable. You can get tickets there for $40. So the next show I'm going to be seeing is Dreaming Zanzile, and that's the Miriam Makeba story. Please join Miriam Makeba story. I hope I'm saying it right, because you know me and my pronunciation. But as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave comments below. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you'd like to see more of this. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share MBC Lifestyles Diary.